What is up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So I just want to say hi. Welcome to another Lookz video where I do my makeup. Like, I be trying to be like educational or like try to tell y'all what I'm doing, but I really just be up here vibing and just talking. So, just throw on in the background, I'm trying to get my content out and like get really focused on it since summertime is coming up because school is almost over. Like, when I say school is almost over, it is so close to being over, and thank the Lord because, girl, I need a break. I need a break, and I'm not even finna like go on vacation with them. I just need a moment to breathe, like for real. And best believe I'm finna be working on my creative stuff. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so for the front part of my right brow, I took one of the Plaid pigments from Trixie Cosmetics, and I got these like recently, and I feel like they're a pretty good product. And I've used it for different things, but I really do want to play with it more. And a couple different makeup looks upcoming, because Pride is literally it's like 2 seconds away. Like, I've already done a couple different Pride looks, but I like to use that because we're going to go over the brows with this color fix from Nessa Marie's Beauty, and you will see me use like other products and stuff. But we're doing plaid brows, and I absolutely love plaid brows. This final look, like, I had no idea what I was gonna do necessarily with that look. I really just started doing shit, but I have been feeling the different brow moments. I really just keep trying different stuff. Sometimes it's hard to create certain designs, especially like because I feel like I have a lot of hair on my brow. Like, I don't have like hella like brow hair, but like the way it sits, like sometimes it's really hard for me to get certain like things I feel like as crispy as possible. But I feel like I am getting better with the different things that I'm doing, the different elements. I'm figuring out what I feel like layers well over other stuff. And I'm be honest with you, like, I won't say rushing through this look, but I definitely could have probably let my brushes sit a little bit longer before I did certain parts. But I be impatient. Like, I be trying to do things correctly sometimes with my makeup. Mom, be honest with you, a lot of times that I've done my makeup lately is like on a weekend or like right after work, and it's like I be tired, but I just I be needing the content, and like I be needing to do makeup looks because y'all don't even know how many makeup looks I have like written out, and like I wrote them down, and I really just need to get on it. And sometimes I just don't have the energy. Like, I be wanting to do my makeup for work, but girl, like I be trying to sleep to the very last minute. I don't want to do my makeup. I'm sorry, like, y'all can get what y'all get. It be like that, like the end of the school year is 2 seconds away. So yeah, just I feel sorry for y'all. But I'm taking the REM Beauty concealer, and this is the first time I used it in like a very long time. And when I first bought it, like, I was like about it, just because I really didn't use cream concealers like this. But I feel like I know how to like work with this texture now because I've been using a lot more cream products like on my face for bronzer or contour, and sometimes like brows and stuff like that. First off, this song "Do What I Say" by K1, I think that's Quinn? No, it's K1, I'm pretty sure. Like, but girl, that song, like, I can replay that song over and over and over and over and over and over and over. But I don't know, I love the gays making music. I love the fucking see. But this is one of my favorite palettes, and this is the Beauty Bay 42 color bright matte palettes. So it does not have any shimmers, and these palettes from Beauty Bay are so pigmented. The only thing I hate is that we got this man up in office doing stupid motherfucking shit, and I can't even buy my stuff off of Beauty Bay because I already know as soon as it hit like the US property on that soil, that good old soil, I already know they're finna try to charge my ass through customs. Because like before this even happened, like Beauty Bay was like the cheapest way to get products from like the UK. Because girl, when I was on Made by Mitchell website, on his actual website, and I tried to buy some stuff, I was like, you know what, empty this cart out. Because girl, like, that shipping was ridiculous. It was like $40 some. So you tell me you didn't went up with it? Oh my god, get him out, y'all. But yeah, basically I used that Plaid pigment from Trixie Cosmetics as an eyeshadow base. I really like to use like different like colorful bases when I'm doing like different shadows, because I feel like it definitely does make the shadows like pop a little bit more. And yeah, I basically just set them with a neon prismatic pigment from Genuine Cosmetics. I love these pigments from Genuine Cosmetics. I use them for eyeshadow looks. I'll use them for my brows. I've used it for blush, for face, like setting my face paint and stuff like that. I've used it for so many different things, and that's just a company or a brand that I absolutely love. love, like if I had to recommend a brand like that has like a bunch of different products for people who are creative, Jelly Wing Cosmetics is that girl. They have like, you know, these like chameleon pigments that you saw me, I think that's what they're called, that I put on in my eye, like the on top of the green. Then we had the neon prismatic pigment. They have glitter glue. I love to peel off glitter glue. I need to get another one because mine has like thickened up because like I dropped the top and now it's crazy. Like they have glitter, that's where I get most of my glitter. And yeah, like I even have a liquid blush from them, which I actually like, and I have a liquid lipstick. So you know, I have a couple different things, and yeah, this is the brand that I really do actually enjoy. I do have a code, it's RTX Ariel, so you know, they'll like give you some money and stuff, but also sign up for like their emails and their texts and stuff, because they always be having stuff on sale. Like literally earlier this week they had their entire like website 40% off, and like I need to restock up on certain things because I use some of this stuff so much. So I'm like, bro, I need to restock, but girl, the bank account was saying no, you cannot restock right now, you're gonna have to wait around for this. So you know, next time they have a sale, I'll try to catch it then. Well, I'm taking that same concealer I use for my eyeshadow base, and I'm basically using that to highlight the areas of my face. Now this concealer, I feel like this is a good concealer. I usually like concealers like this, but this one is not the brightest concealer I have. But you know, sometimes I don't even really want that much of like a big difference, you feel me? Because I don't know, like the light concealer on me, I did not like it when I tried it. You know, maybe I'll try it again one time, you know, then I'll do a whole little video. We're gonna see. But whenever I put the concealer on top of that foundation, I like to go back in with my foundation brush to kind of like blend around the edges to create like a transition, if that makes sense, like an ombre. Just think about ombre. I feel like that's kind of like the easiest way. And then I'm going in with the deep curve case from Maybe Mitchell. Also shake my head because the products on TikTok shop from Maybe Mitchell, last time I looked, that shit was so expensive. I was like, you know what, girl, like I guess, you know, I'll have to like cash out one day on Made by Mitchell, but it ain't gonna be no day soon because girl, this shit is ridiculous. But yeah, I need to make sure I contour my nose with like a smaller brush, or else it's gonna fuck up my eyeshadow, and I cannot risk that. Because at first when I was doing this look, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like I really was trying some stuff, and like I had done a couple different looks recently, like around this time, that I absolutely hated. So I feel like I was kind of in like an experimental like mode and stuff, and I really just wanted my makeup to look good. And I'm setting it with that same powder. This is the One Size powder. This is the marigold like color, and I like the powder. You know, it's big as hell, so like, you know, I'm gonna be using it for a good little minute. And this is like the only one I have that's this like shade. I feel like I have something close to that, but not exactly this. And I'm taking like this pressed powder from ColourPop, and I'm using it as a bronzer, because this as a foundation color, I would look scary. I look scary because it's definitely cooler toned, and whenever I actually bronze the contour, I actually don't really like cooler tones. Like, I like to go for like red tones or like warm tones, or I like to go for like neutral ones. And now that I've basically set my entire face, I'm going in with the Hydro Grip spray, which I need to restock on because I literally have zero like amount left. Like I literally had to throw away the bottle, and I just set my face with hydrating concealer during like the different layers I do. And I'm going in with that same curve case, and I'm taking like that hot pink shade. I love me a hot pink blush. Like I feel like sometimes, you know, I be blush blind, and I might be mad about it because I just love a good blush moment. And I'm setting it with this powder blush from REM Beauty. I believe this is strawberry. It's either strawberry soda or what is it? Strawberry Nebula. It might be Strawberry Nebula, and I'm thinking about strawberry, whatever I just said a second ago, is like their lip product. Oh, Strawberry Soda is the lip product. But yeah, I'm going in with those same shades that I use above my eye, just to like make it look a little bit more seamless. And I use too big of a brush because if you see, you can kind of see like this like little black area like underneath my eye, and I just have to use smaller brushes. Sometimes I just use big brushes because I don't want to like waste brushes and stuff, but I definitely could have fixed that problem just by doing that. And then I'm going in with this loose highlighter from Celebrity Cosmetics. I believe they have a Memorial Day sale going on. I don't know if it's still going on at the point of this video going up, but yeah, I am just blending this highlight. I can tell that I needed to clean my brushes because I usually don't use that brush that you just saw me use to like highlight my face. And then I'm just drawing my moles back on with that same black liner I used earlier from Ulta Beauty. And I'm taking my REM lengthening mascara, and I'm just using this one mascara for this makeup look. Usually I'll do like a volumizing mascara on my topper lashes and the lengthening one on my bottom lashes, but I ain't feel like doing that this day. And then I'm taking the About Face Shadow Stick in Kill the Lights, my favorite eyeliner. I love that it's bigger, and I feel like it's a lot creamier, and I like the pigment and stuff. I feel like it gives like that sultry eye effect, which I actually love. and then I put the bottom mascara on, and we're setting my face with the Set in Place spray from Scratch Ready Cosmetics. That is a black owned brand, just so y'all know, and I believe Slave Ready Cosmetics is also black owned, so you know, definitely check them out. And I'm just taking these rhinestones from Get Stone and I'm putting them in my eyebrow slit because I feel like that's like a signature of mine. Like sometimes I won't do it, but I absolutely love when I do it. And I'm just taking that same black liner and I'm basically going for like this graphic liner look. I literally was just experimenting, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I had no plan in mind, I was kind of just doing shit. So you know, sometimes I just get up in the room and I just like start freestyling, just doing whatever, and sometimes I plan stuff out. It really just depends, but I have been trying to plan out some more Pride makeup looks. So once again, if you want to see me do anything in particular, please let me know, because I will be starting to post them starting on the 1st, and I want to do one like almost every single day. Like I have so many looks that I want to do, but that's going to require me to like literally like do my makeup like 24/7, and sometimes I just don't feel like doing that. But I'm gonna have to lock in and get this shit done. Then I'm spraying my face one more time with that same setting spray just to like, you know, finalizing everything. And now we're gonna go ahead and do my lip combo. I'm taking one of the lip whips from Beauty Bakery. I believe this is a midnight tiramisu, or like, no, it's a midnight truffle. I'm sorry, like I've been getting confused, but I think it is midnight truffles. And I really like these lip whips. I've been using them for like years now, and I feel like they're so pigmented and they dry pretty well. Like there's some, like I was trying this lip sync and I don't know what it is, but like in the middle of my lips, sometimes when I use it, it's like it picks it up and then there's nothing there, and I try to layer over it and it does not work. So I don't know what's going on. Like I don't know if I need to prep my lips differently or something, but I'll eventually figure it out and I'll let y'all know. And I'm using this pink gloss, one of the Beam glosses from Made by Mitchell, in the center, and then I think I put like this lip oil from the Twilight collection from ColourPop on the outside. And this is basically it. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.